There is a thief among us, and I don't really know how to deal with it other than bringing the truth to light. I'm not really a marketer or a YouTuber or a salesman. I'm Sean Reitmeyer, a guy who spent my entire career bidding, buying out, and performing federal construction contracts. 17 years ago, my brother was in a boating accident, and it changed the trajectory of my life.
Can you save his life? He's looking at the CAT scan. He said, I think so, but he'll never be able to speak again. I have to remove part of his brain. And I said, well, you go ahead and save his life, because if anybody will prove you wrong, it'll be Ryan.
To save Ryan's life, doctors had to remove parts of his brain and skull, leaving Ryan with an indentation in his head. Ryan was in a coma for 2 weeks and in intensive care for more than a month.
My dad is my partner, and we could not team on contracts anymore because he had to focus on my brother's recovery. The GCExperts workshop was born to replace who we were in the federal marketplace. At that time, we were servicing our federal government to the tune of $20 million a year, but upon our exit from the market, there was a hole, and many contracts we would have done did not get awarded because there were no bidders. Over the past 12 years, nearly 300 contractors have learned how to replace us in the federal market. That said, a roofing contractor named Justin Ledford of Flagstone Roofing came through our GCExperts, the government construction experts, training workshop in March of 2019. And although the terms of our agreement specifically state no recording of any kind, he did. Flash forward 3 years later, he created a new company called GC Mastermind.
Congratulations on purchasing Government Construction Mastermind online course. Your order is not quite...
Where he repackaged and rebranded all the tools, templates, and technology that we created over 4 decades into material on his site and started selling it to the tune of $20,000 in a few months before I became aware of it and was able to negotiate a settlement with him.
Now, whenever you're saving the bid tracker file, please...
Whenever you're saving the bid tracker file. That's my file. He's stealing it.
Name it like...
I now own GCMastermind.com, but flash forward a year later, and this guy has the nerve to start doing it again. This time calling it Federal Construction University.
I have Federal Construction University, where I teach contractors how to win high-paying government contracts without, getting stuck in the red tape or losing their tail. But I'm not going to release that until I have a following and people that trust me and like me.
So you don't sell it at all yet?
I did sell it a year or so ago. I sold a lot, and within a month, I sold $50,000 worth. 5,000 a head.
You just sell it as a course, or is it like group coaching?
At the time, it was a course, and they had access to me. There's also a monthly recurring software that I created, where they have all the construction opportunities from the government delivered to them in an Excel spreadsheet, so they don't have to waste hours searching on the government website.
I have created a website called justinledford.net, where I detail every single step of the process and am updating it at least daily and sometimes hourly. I'm hoping someone with reach comes across this story and helps me get the word out. It is unfair to steal content from a small business owner and then try to compete. Please stand for what's right, and thank you for watching this. Please visit justinledford.net for all the proof of all the claims I've just made.
They got to get a redesign of it. So he sits there for
Bud. Nice. Yeah, that was a big win. Whenever you won that deal, I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Okay, what would you say is your favorite thing or topic that you've learned inside a government construction mastermind?
Just
Bud, you won that deal, I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. What would you say is your favorite topic or technique or tip that you've learned inside of Federal Construction University?
just an aggression.
Well, I just very quickly I knew Justin was not the kind of guy I wanted to work with. Just had a feeling, and yeah, he gave me. You know what Justin did is he taught me how to fill out forms. That's all Justin did. There was nothing behind it.
I have Federal Construction University where I teach contractors how to win high-paying government contracts without, getting stuck in the red tape or losing their tail. But I'm not going to release that until I have a following and people that trust me and like me.
So you don't sell it at all yet?
I did sell it. A year or so ago, I sold a lot, and within a month, I sold $50,000 worth. 5,000 a head.
You just sell it as a course, or is it like group coaching?
At the time, it was a course, and they had access to me. There's also a monthly recurring software that I created where they have all the construction opportunities from the government delivered to them in an X.
All lies.